Hello guys, you are welcome to my channel. So we are going to put together the cutting we did for this dress. If you want to know how I did the cutting, I'll leave the link in the description box for you to watch and learn. Okay, so please, if you are here, you are watching me and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Do well to comment, like the video, and also share for me. Okay, so what I've done is I have added stitch. This is the front part, so I've added stitch. I decided not to add it to the whole lining, just a small portion of it. And this is the middle part too. So the middle here, there is no stitch here, just the neck and this area. So that's what I did, or that's how I did it. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach it this way. This is the front, from right side meeting right side this way. So this is it, and I'm going to sew all through, create a notch, and then give it a top stitch. Then this one thing you can do is you can decide to sew the lining, join the lining separately, and then join the fabric also separately. Then after you join the two together, but I want to do it together. So after sewing it this way, giving it a top stitch, I am going to attach this to it this way. So I'm going to have it this way, and I'm going to join it. So let's assume I have done it and given it a top stitch, and I have turned it over this way. So this is it. So let's just assume I have done that and turned it over. So this is the right side of it. So all that I'll do is when I pick this one, you see the lining, this is the right side, where the stitch is the wrong side, so it will meet this one this way, and I'll just place it on it. So I'm going to place it this way, and then I'm going to sew on a 1/2 inch. See, this way. So this way. So this is it. It's going to be like this. So when you turn it, you get it out very well. Now one thing you need to note is that because this fabric is lycra and it stretches, when you are doing it, if you are using the same fabric for it, then you need to be careful you don't stretch it too much. You see, this one is more than this, so when I'm doing it, I'll make sure I'll arrange it very well so that I don't have to stretch it for the fabric to be more than the lining. And so that's the caution you need to take when you are using this kind of fabric that is lycra. Okay, so I'll do it this way and do the same thing for this side, and then come and show it to you. So this is the back. The back, what I did was I gave the neckline a stiff, so just a stiff at the neckline, just a stiff. So what I'll do is I'll just pick this one like this, and then pick one of this is the right side, meeting right side, place it on top this way. I'm going to sew the neckline all through, then I'll notch it and give it a top stitch, then later I'll sew the zip line. So this is it. So after sewing and joining everything together, I will turn it the other way around, and then I will join the side to it just as I did it with the front one. So it's going to be like this, but at the end of the day I'm going to change this. So this one will be here this way, and then I will join it together just as I did for the front part on both sides. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Then this is what you are going to use for the pleats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shape the front a bit. This place is going to be the down part, and so for the down part I'm going to come here by 3 inches, 3 or 4 inches. Let me make it 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches. Then I'm going to, from the ends here, to join it. Instead of 3 inches, I'm going to make it 4 inches. Yes. So on the 4 inches, I'm going to this way. And I'm going to cut it. Okay, so at the end of the day we are going to have something like this in front of it. So it's going to be on top like this. I'll try and take this place off a bit. So I'll divide the lining into 2. So I'm going to join the lining to each of it. I'll just take this one. I'm going to sew from here all through to this. Then I will create a notch, give the top stitch, then I'll come and close, then I'll close the zip line. So I'll do that to both and then show you. So I'm also going to add crinoline to it. So please check the description box for how to attach crinoline to your peplum. Okay guys, so this is it. I'm done joining and I've knitted the inside, and so this is it. See, you can decide to give it a top stitch here, either on the fabric, or turn it this way and give it a top stitch, but I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to give it a top stitch. Okay, and this is the back part too. So this is it. So I'm going to place my measurement on it. Okay, so the last is 33. 33 divided by 2 is going to be 16.5. So this is 16.5. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to leave 2 inches on each side. 2 inches. Then 2 inches also here. And then the waist is 26. So I'm going to have 13 here. So So I have 2, 4, 6, so I'm going to leave like 2.5 on each side. Okay, so I'll join the points. Okay, so this is it. So what I'll do is I'll pick the fronts and the back. I'm going to join it this way. I'm going to join it this way. I'll join together. Then I'm going to join this one also this way. I'll join it together. Then after, I'll hold it in place and then sew through the shape or the mark line. Okay guys, this is it. I'm done joining it. So we are going to attach the sleeve to it. So you see, okay, so you pick the sleeve. This is the middle of it, and you're going to attach it middle to middle. So the notch point is going to indicate the middle of the cap sleeve, and so you just place it this way. You see, so after this you are going to sew all through. Okay. I'm going to locate the middle of this so it will be obvious to locate the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to open it up this way, and I'll just get this. This is going to be like this, and this one also is going to be like this. So I'm going to have something like this in the middle, something like this. Do you get it? I'm going to have something like this, so maybe I'll open up a bit, something like this. Okay, so what I'll do is I will turn this one this way. So this is it. Then I'm going to place the middle one from the middle on top this way. Okay, then I'll pin it. So after doing it this way, I'm going to plait it. I'm not going to give it any serious plating, but I'm going to consider the side here. I'm going to consider this, so I'm going to plait to meet this side here. Okay, so it's just a box plate, and so when I measure from the middle here to the side, I have 6 inches. So from here I'm going to measure 6 inches, and I'm going to plait it on that point. Okay, so let me see if it will get to. Okay, so this is it. So from here I'm going to plait it, but I'll just plait not much inside. So it's going to meet this one. So this is it. So when I check what I have here, I have 3.5 here, so I'm going to plait this also to meet this, and I'm hoping that I'll have 3.5 in there. So let me see what I have here. Okay, that's okay for me. So I'm going to place it on it, and I'm going to pin that point. Okay, so it means I'm going to plait this also on 6 inches, and this is 6 inches. 6 inches. So I'm going to plait 3.5 inside this way. So this is going to be my zip line. Now I have to make sure I have it equal to this. And then I'll pin it here. So this is my zip line. My zip line will go in this way. So at the end of the day, when you close the zip, this and the other side will meet equally. So this is it. So it's going to be like this. See? This way. So you're going to have it this way. So I'll join it together with the sleeve, and then I'll also attach my zip to it. Then I'll come and show you the results. Okay guys, so this is it. This is the sleeve. I'm done fixing it, and when I finished, I just folded this place inside and gave it a top stitch, and then sealed it here. I did the same thing for this one also. And this is our dress. We are done. I have a zip at the back. I have a video on how to attach zip to your dress, so you can watch that. Okay guys, so this is the end result of our dress. For the pencil skirt, check the description box for a link to how to sew a pencil skirt. So this is it for it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, like and share the video. Bye bye.